Again.
We got boxes. This is from Wesley Fellows in Melbourne, Australia.
Nice.
He told me he was sending me something. I wonder what that something is.
Food. You need it.
Ah, a Melbourne mug.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this.
Very nice.
Inlaid gold on the top. The City Collection of Australia. Wow, that's really nice. Melbourne. Do you know a waitress that used to be at Daddy Pop's Diner? Moved to Melbourne. She actually upped and left 2 years ago. She met somebody on Facebook and now she's living in Melbourne.
Nice.
She's on a farm out there. That's really nice, Wesley. Very nice, Wesley. I will use this. I have other mugs pre-set up in the video.
Yeah, they're all around the shop. There's one over there. There's two in your office.
My mugs last a long time. I haven't broken a mug in ages. He spent a lot of money sending that. Thank you, Wesley, very much. That was very kind of you. And also, this came Amazon Prime. Shipped fast. TNT Amusements, nothing else. Okay.
It's not ticking.
No, I already listened. See, I let Linda listen. Oh.
Nice.
Woo. Ah, overpowering. Smell that, Kurt. Woo.
Smell it. Ooh. That is very cherry.
This is a 5-pound bulk bag of Atomic Fireballs candy.
It's burning my eyes.
Wow.
That's
wow. Fireball. That's something I can't handle, but I bet the boys can. Is there a note? No note.
It's gonna be good.
Let me see. I wonder who sent it. Amazon. I don't know who sent it. Well, whoever sent it, please email me so I can thank you in the next video. I will put them in a bowl for the boys tomorrow.
They're not from the same person, right?
No. This is United States. That's from Australia. But look, Night Moves. No, it's not based on the Bob Seger song. We covered all that in all those other videos. Especially, when we sing the song Night Moves. Night Moves. Do you know I always used to think they were saying diet food? Now listen, here. Diet food. Diet food. What do you think? Alright, this was an overhaul. We sold this to this guy, local sale, I'm going to say 20 years ago. He smashed the glass on the top.
Oops.
And he covered it and put it in a corner for years and years. And then at Christmas, we bought another game, a whole other game, and he said, can you take this back and refurbish it? Because he wanted the new super bright LEDs. And this thing is so bright you need sunglasses. He also added blinker bowls from Comet Pinball. These are normally solid, but it's kind of nice. They blink at a random pace there. Color changer up here. And as you can see, this is overpowering. He also lit this side. This was never lit originally. There were no bulbs. How come there's...
It's a 2-ball game. 6 rolls
Kurt,
out.
look in here.
Yeah.
He drilled a hole and added this strip. That strip you can get from Pinball Life. We love them. These are regular super brights under here. And we have a brand new long throw optic in here. This is the only time I think Gottlieb did have a long throw in
South Park. Oh no, that's not.
No, it's in Waterworld. But really nice. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. Oh, and the color changes here too. So there's 3 color changers, and they're fast ones. The company sells them 3 ways. Let's get it down.
Those flashes are so bright in the sun.
Yeah. This is actually a great game. And if you've been watching our other videos, you've seen the history of these. You kind of know a lot about why they were made. But you know what? This one's perfect now. He's also protected the plastics forever now with a Lexan. So it was a good thing he sent it to us for an overhaul. Isn't it a good thing?
What are you doing about the glass?
Well, we
cut
it.
Plexiglass?
Yeah, he didn't want to spend the money to temper glass cost, so we are preparing a new plexi. It had to be painted to fit, to make it work. So that's what we had to do. Oh, well, I guess we could do this next. Let me turn this one off. Oh, but you know what, this thing, we did rebuild the electronics. We added the button cell in there. We took all the boards that, see, back when we sold this thing, it was almost brand new. We weren't reheating boards then. As a matter of fact, this still had Kurt.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. This still had the original nickel cadmium battery in it. So it hadn't leaked. Can you imagine if it had leaked? Oh my God.
Nightmare.
All right, Royal Rumble. Jason has done a stupendous job on this with super brights everywhere. He's also brightened the center up even brighter than it ever was. Isn't that something? And this whole back plastic, inexplicably, this was always here, but it was never lit. So he's run these Pinball Life. Oh no, these are from Comet Pinball strips in the back. It gives it this beautiful color glow. Isn't that gorgeous?
I understand the crowd in the back. What's with the top bumper cap? What's that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Pop bumper caps.
It could be.
No. It's probably flashes like from...
Oh, they're camera flashes. Yes, yes. Well, they do have a pop-up. Look now. He did make these all clear with slow color changers in them. Blinker colors. So I thought that was a nice addition. It's got the clear LEDs here, and we got the towers, red towers here, white. Beautiful thing. Now, the back is all lit by white. This is such a nice game. It's got that vibrator in it. Oh, we had one, you know what, I had one ball too many in that. I remember one dropped down, I thought it was locked someplace. Beautiful game. I think this game will be a big hit. Kurt, you did you reheated the flipper boards too.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people forget about the flipper boards. They're in the body of the cabinet. Data East made 2 flipper boards and 3 flipper boards. So when you have 4 flippers, they use 2 of their 2 flipper boards. Games like Jurassic Park had 1 flipper board that ran 3. Now the replacement boards will do either 1 or 2. 1 or well, no, 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Nice. Which one most resembles me, Kurt? This one?
That was a trick question.
You know, when this game came out, it wasn't a big hit. I do not know why, because it has since grown in popularity. Grown like me, Kurt.
What's with the banging outside?
The bang, oh! Yeah, you know what? It has been storming, unbelievable. That banging is our weather strip. Wow, woo! It's blowing here. Ooh! It is blowing. And look, our sign!
Sign in your swimming
Well,
pool?
listen, here's the funny thing. We're going to show you the sign before we took it apart later in this video, because we are filming out of order. Monopoly. This was traded in by one of our regular buyers. He bought it elsewhere, and they had done a pretty good job of shopping it, but it wasn't detailed. So we did the detail, and we also changed a number of the LEDs, put super brights in. Jason did some work with it. I'm not quite sure what the different things is.
Good spot.
That's a good place to hide, yeah. I wonder if he was looking for that earlier. This topper is made by Laserific, and I understand they're sold out now. It's very nice, it really is. It's three-dimensional, so there's the flat piece, and then these are mounted on here too. Don't know if they're going to make any more. You can look at their website, they make some nice toppers. Really do. Got the Discitron blue around the T-molding, and the most important thing is our sticker of approval. Oh, another thumbs down, Kurt. Oh boy. Now, we did take the boards out because they were actually, I think it was Frank that worked on it. He said found several cold solder connections that had to be fixed. So that was addressed. You can see here that Laserific is getting their power. This board plugs in here, runs to this, which is the color changer board, and runs up there. Frank is adapting. We adapted it so it would work, but he is making a permanent solution to the White Star boards for the lithium battery with the extra diode on it. Kurt, I am tired. I am very tired. Anyway, so anyway, this did come out very nice. The side, they came in with this the Monopoly money on the sides. So I'm sure there's different people that make those beautiful blades. That's not a mirror blade, and these were on here too. These are not our buttons. So these are purchased LED buttons. But they're just the yellow. Very nice though. Now Stephen did a lot of paint on it. The last thing the boys will do is we put brand new leg levers on the bottom. He had to do some touch up in cabinet work. Nice. Nice Monopoly, huh, Kurt?
Very nice.
Nice Monopoly. Would you like to see what we've been working on in the showroom? That sign in the back is part of it. So we have to go back a couple days. Where's my mug? I'll tell you what.
Which one? They're all
My
over the
new
place.
one.
There's one over here. You moved it already.
It's here, Kurt.
God,
I
you
moved
moved
it
everywhere.
here. Kurt, you
Two
know,
over there.
well,
Four up
tell you
there.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna wash this mug.
There's one right there. There's paintbrushes in it.
If that's not my mug, better not be, or somebody's dead.
Sorry.
So we're gonna go and show you all the stuff we've been doing in the showroom, and that includes that sign. And Kurt, you're in this too.
Oh, goody.
Filmed last week, and then we'll come back and I'll be drinking out of this mug. Well, I'm going to show you the progress we're making. We're putting this new special rope light in the rooms here, and we're putting in this highly polished metal that'll give it'll look like we have three beads of light. We have a heavy duty commercial grade UL listed rope light, which will be chasers. And we're putting this throughout our building. The original rope light's 20 years old and most of the bulbs are out. So we're taking everything down on the top. We're switching our lights over to LED instead of fluorescence. But I wanted to show you something. Some people have asked about it. You see this sign back here? This goes back, it says Pinball. This goes back to 1989, and a man who used to work for me, Tom Goodman, made me these signs. He made two of them when we used to do shows. Kurt, do you remember the shows?
It's horrible, horrible shows.
Well, we had a lot of fun at them. They're home shows.
Horrible.
Here, swing the camera over so Kurt could be seen. So we had to show Kurt.
No,
Well,
the shows were horrible.
The shows
I'm
were
not horrible.
No, wait a minute. Kurt, let me tell you, I gotta tell you, we were downtown Philly at at one big hall at the convention center, which has been bulldozed. They actually built a whole new one, but I'll never forget, we were setting up the booth. We had this big booth, 20 foot by 20 foot, full of games, and one of the drivers of one of the big forklifts.
Just fill in the words for you.
He drove over Kurt's foot. He rolled right over it.
He was going 1,000 miles an hour.
And I don't
Maniacs.
quite know what happened, but
got
I guess he
way
went
fast.
over it so fast enough.
I pulled away. He just clipped it.
He clipped it, but he
flattened. Maniacs.
I guess that was black and blue, wasn't it? Oh man. Oh gosh, he could have broken every bone in his foot. But we were setting these signs up, and these are most unusual. Years ago, these are cubes. I'm actually going to show you how they're constructed because we had two of them. The controller finally gave away. I should write him a letter because 30 years? 30 years.
You put them up on the ladders,
28 years.
Put them up on the ladders.
Tom built them 28 years. These have been on all this time, and we've been changing the bulbs. The bulbs in this run on 38 volts. 38 volt bulbs, these tiny little screw-in bulbs. But the signs have all been renovated. Walt went through and fixed all the letters but one. We have to put a new cube in. That sounds like an angry ring. It's got to be. That's Walt's wife. Now, if you'll notice, there's a crack. That crack has been in there. I think it cracked on the second time we used it. We used to sit these on top of these trestles. It was Tom's great idea. It was terrific. Our booth really looked great. The carpet, we had the lattice work. And they sat on top, and it was a real eye-opener. Two giant clamps held them, bolted them down.
And you'd come in the morning at the start of the show and it'd be on the floor because it fell 30 feet.
Yeah, so we had some issues, but that sign's now up there, and we're going to get all these replacement parts because we are retiring it.
Yes.
Kurt, we're retiring it. Yes, one of them, Tom, I hate to tell you, I'm sending Tom a link to this video.
Hi, Tom.
Tom used to have a movie theater up in Maine. I had the privilege of helping him with that theater for 2 summers. Stephen King used to come to the theater. Stephen King used to come to the sci-fi matinees on Saturday morning. We premiered Carrie there. It was really terrific. This is the sign here, and these are the little squares I was talking about. And they connect together. Well, we have to take this apart. This is how he made it. Tom made this whole thing. You can see this one's has fallen and been broken.
Man, it's dirty.
But this thing has held up for almost 30 years, Tom, who's watching. And we are going to finally retire the one sign for good, but we're going to take the pieces off because we expect to keep the final sign. We don't do home shows anymore. We don't have to because we're so well known and respected the world over. Sorry, Kurt, somebody just put a thumbs down. That's 2.
As I get home.
Kurt, you can't put thumbs down. All right, Kurt. Now we got to. Let's keep this video going. Come back here because we have to ship this stupid thing out in the morning. Did you order the pizza? No, it's Pizza Hut night. Yes, it is. Somebody's coming in tomorrow to look at Teed Off, and this is the very first time we've ever had a Williams League champ. This is the last Shuffle Alley manufactured by Williams. We haven't shopped it yet. Somebody's coming in tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm sure they're going to take it. We've never seen a league champ in our life, ever. So this is a very rare game. And we think they may have only made, how many do you think they made, Kurt? Maybe 150? Yeah, something, a really low number. Now that's lit with incandescent lights. Shuffle In is lit by LEDs. New pins, new fluorescent lights, new balance, new rubber, new T-molding, repainted. We saw us painting this in the last video. So in the last video we've been painting away. But it's a beautiful game. And we think Kurt did, or Steven and the boys did a beautiful job on this. This is actually getting shipped to Chicago tomorrow.
Don't get any credit?
Did you do what? Kurt, I'm sorry, Kurt. Kurt checked it out.
The displays for
He matched up the displays, all the numbers.
And the door lines up.
There's a lot of work to be done. People don't realize. Anybody that owns a Williams pinball knows the door can droop, and you can't read the display. So you have to fix that. That gopher is annoying me.
See how nice they line up?
Yes, they do line up. Look, he's proud of how they line up. Kurt, you know, people mop them up. Anyway, I think we're going to move on to the jukebox. Actually, you know what? We'll do that tomorrow. So, it's time to go to tomorrow. Okay, my wife and I.
Guess what?
Rob,
We have a surprise for everybody.
well, yes. So the reason the lights are off is Rob has now finished the first room. Rob, we're ready.
Awesome.
Yeah, super bright, and you see, you have the illusion of 3 lights, and the stainless steel track gives you this really super bright look. Of course, there's different variations of lighting.
What's that?
But yeah, we're just going to leave it on a slow speed like this. We think it's okay.
But the thing
Now we have different colors for every room.
It defines
So there's
the
different
room.
colors.
It
So
lines the room. Like
yeah,
before,
there's our
it's all
old
up
blue
and down.
lighting.
The
But you can
stuff's
see
off and on.
the original lights.
all over
See
the
how they
place.
look droopy? Because you can never keep
out
them
here and look at
perfectly
the
straight.
difference.
Rob, you're talking over me.
That's too bad.
Don't like that. So, and they've been falling down over the years. But the bulbs have
the
been
green
burning
here?
out like mad. Yes,
I mean, wait till it's done. It's going to be
yes. Well,
spectacular.
we're going to keep you up to date. Now let's get back to work. This guy has been waiting and waiting for this game to get finished, and it's done. New control panel overlay. This is the heavy plastic, the original style, exactly how it was. Arcade shops. Steve and Tammy sell that. Got all new buttons. We burnished all the switches too. So that's been taken care of. Yellow T-molding sets the game off great. We have LEDs for the light bulbs there. The fluorescent fixture in this, when we opened it up, some guy had changed it and he had it like laying in there. It was never secured or screwed in right. That's been fixed. Glass was dirty too. I'm not sure what kind of an overhaul or shop job they did, but of course the game was sitting on the wood. There were no casters, no flat leg levelers, no blocks of wood to protect it. And Steven had to completely repaint all of the art, all 3 colors. All 3 colors are brand new. So that's Stargate red. We like Stargate red. We actually have our paint mix that came out really nice, didn't it? Came out really nice. The guy's going to be thrilled. Now, they had put in a 7000 chassis, which is a great monitor, but all the caps were dried out, and the flyback was not too great. So we have a new flyback in, and the capacitors, and we also reheated the connectors. Perfect picture. And we got rid of the old power supply. Some people hate that when we do it, but listen, this thing has a fan in it. It's efficient. It's supplying all the voltages, and look, easy to change should this fail down the road in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. When this man's children need to change it or fix it, they'll be able to do it. Now look, still in the bottom though, when we left it there, the original fuses, which you won't need anymore, but since it was with the game, we thought that was kind of neat. And there's the fuse chart for the old board. That's nice. And look on these boards, there's Frank's button battery. So we can sell you one of those. Has another diode on, another blocking diode to protect the battery too. And I always tell you have to change the power connector. On all Williams games, you must change it with the triuricon pins. The pins on the logic board are round. They're not square like the newer games, newer pins. They're actually round. So that means the old pin is just laying on the round part. It's not even laying on the whole edge. The triuricon at least is gripping the round pin like this, nice and tight. Power supply gives it good voltage. The rams are running nice and smooth, and we're going to hang up on the coin door. Frank's going to put them up there. A few extra rams for down the road service. Got to remind me to do that, Frank. Okay, look. This is the most important thing of all, though. See this here? Brand new ribbon cable by Arcade Solutions. Solution.com. Arcade Solution right here. God bless this man. He now makes that new cable. Also the same cable with a longer lead for the soundboards on Williams Gorgar and Firepower. So go there and buy new ribbon cables. That solves so many intermittent issues with the ribbon cables. He also makes the switchboard cable too. So that is a must. You order 5, you order 10, especially if you're reconditioning the games. definitely get some of them from that'll eliminate so many of your problems. I guess I should play it too, because he's going to want to see it. We have to. The guy is probably going to watch this video for the first time to see his beautiful game. He's been waiting and waiting. No, we're going to ship this out. I'm going to send him just this link tonight, so he can see it, so we can ship it tomorrow. If we ship it out tomorrow, he may get it by the weekend. I'm not sure where he lives. What a great game. I can't play it, of course.
Can't play any games.
I can play a lot of games, Frank.
Not very well.
Listen, Pizza Hut. We went there and we made a deal with Pizza Hut. They're now going to supply pizzas to TNT Amusements for $6 a pie. How's that for a great deal? That's right. As a matter of fact, I have some footage of Paulie, who serves us when we go there, delivering an order. Let's show you that. Paulie has a delivery from Pizza Hut.
That's right.
Yes, Pizza Hut now delivers pizzas to TNT at our special price.
We appreciate it. We appreciate the
And
business.
this is the man that serves us every week, don't you?
Yes, yes, and I enjoy it. I love it. They're the best.
And you don't give us trouble, do you?
Oh, never. I never, no back talk.
Okay, let's go in the back. Pizza Hut. See, now you can have Pizza Hut. Why did you make that comment, Kurt?
Because all you think about is food. It's better than when he thinks about
Them.
Yeah, look. Earlier you saw us open them. Here they are. We got a dent in it already. We don't know who sent them, but I guess when they see the video, they'll email us and say, here we go. Look. R92. And we are removing, I wanted you to see, we bypassed this so there's no lock. It's going in your house, and then they'll lose the key. We're going to keep these. The screws and these forks are going to go in the cash pan for the customer if down the road he wants to put them back in.
I thought they were for your wife, just have her stand underneath the jukebox. Drop it on her head.
If this hits you in the head, this jukebox lid is very heavy. These struts were never designed to hold the lid up. They just wouldn't be strong enough, okay? But they take a lot of pressure off the lid, you see? So if they made it too strong, then the lid would actually break off. It would never work. There's one off. We're going to take off 2 and 3, because one of those went into my head when the strut broke. You don't have to show the top of my head. We did that.
You can't bend that good.
Is he showing my bald spot again?
He uses his arrows. Who's the fattest person in the building?
Here, come over here. Come over here, Bright Eyes. You can use these.
All right, we don't need the video taking every
Let's
hook off. We
video.
got the
Come on.
friggin' idea.
We have to save the hooks. I'm putting them in
I'll
the bag.
save them.
Yeah, okay.
I told him we'd
They won't
save
get
him. The
lost.
guy's going to have a stroke. Okay, now look.
5 years from now, where are those clips?
He may say that.
Trash.
Now look. I want you to look at the blinking bulbs. There's this circuit board, an actual circuit board that's blinking.
An actual one?
The
Not a
110
virtual
volt
one?
bulbs.
Or a fake
There's
one?
special SCRs. There's 3 channel that make them blink. And every time
Channel,
you
they
get one of
got
these
business like 20
jukeboxes,
years
and
ago?
1 or 2 of them are always blown out. So Kurt and I know how to fix them. You know what? I'm tired of this. And you got it.
That's the second one going in the bag.
No, it's going to the bag. It's not going in the trash.
Trash bag.
Here's the guy. You get it now.
Careful.
Good. Oh, Happ Controls sells these. They're called piston.
Great. Who pissed in your cup?
Piston what?
Piston what?
Gotta buy brand new ones. The old ones are cracking now. Okay. They hold the lid up, and that is exactly the design by them. These are 11 volt sine bulbs, different colors.
Put the third one
I
away.
thought they were all the same.
Now look. You push these here. This opens up like so. Very nice. Our jukebox is floating, as you already know. When we move this, we're actually going to take the jukebox out and carry it into the guy's house.
You take the jukebox out and carry it?
I mean,
pretty good.
Change the mechanism. We're leaving the records in it. He wasn't thrilled. He came in today, and he saw these recordings. These are program discs. They contain data. It's digital data in its own way.
You believe in this bullshit?
Bullshit artist. Ding, 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 ding.
Digital data. And this is how the digital touch controls. Open this up so you can change the digital cards. I said, look, I'll throw in the records. You can have the records for free. And he was very happy. It's not boring. I'm showing people. Now look, open this up. The amplifier's inside with your adjustments. And there's the
Can you show me how to change the digital
sequencer.
data cards on my iPod?
This is better than any stupid iPod.
Try putting this in your pocket. And
Now, when I make a selection, watch how quickly the mechanism finds it.
don't blink, you'll miss it.
Okay? Watch how quickly it's called
Oh, that's
Instamax.
fast.
See? It rockets to the record.
Dizzy.
It slaps it down on the turntable. Needle comes over and puts it right down, and boom, you're playing in full stereo. Okay?
Shouldn't this be 5 or 6 RPM slower? How old this shit was going?
Come back here, young man. Come back here, young man. Anyway, let me finish here.
Be careful out there.
That was the Walking Dead. Anyway, we have some other stuff here to show you. We showed you that. Oh, I have a video up showing how.
Video.
There's another. It's a Todd's Tips on this very jukebox, Frank. It's on this very one here. There's the link up top. And it shows you how to put it on free play. Very simple. Kurt showed us how. We have a nice little.
You don't
video
have to
made.
watch the full 48-minute video. It's about 30
It's 7
seconds and I'm
minutes.
doing
It's
it.
7.
It's 7 minutes too long.
But
7
Frank.
minutes, really? 7 minutes put on free play?
no, we also show other things in there, and we put your clock in there. Isn't it nice? Look at
Oh.
that. We put, now look, R92. Then they made the R93 and then 94, and that was the end of the line. The 93s and 94s has a 6 CD player mechanism inside. We also put 4 new wheels.
He lay it
Originally,
on its back so we can see him.
yes, we could. The mechanism, they originally ship them with metal wheels, and they're always hardly moving. Right.
Come on, let's wrap this up.
Anyway,
Let's go.
look, I
Come
know.
on.
But isn't
Come
it
on.
beautiful?
It's a jukebox.
Also been repainted. It looks nice. The Walking Dead looks nice too, doesn't it?
Reheated the boards,
Premium.
changed the caps.
Menzel mods. The man sent us this. He ordered the game and he sent us all these Menzel mods here.
Mezzo. There's no N in there. I know you were thinking about
Mezzo?
men. Menzel, men,
Mez.
men, and videos. What is that?
I like these people. They're really nice. And they sold these little games. We have this thing that came with it. The little burning house was added. A little sign on the door here. This one was added, right, Frank? And the arrow. They added this.
Crossbow.
The crossbow. Isn't it nice? And look what else was added. The boys want to get this out first thing in the morning. So they said, please. So isn't that nice? In the morning.
What's your WD? Whiny dicks?
T-Y.
Thank you, whiny dicks.
Tube U instead of YouTube.
All right, wrap it up.
It's
Good
nice,
night.
isn't it? Isn't it nice?
It's amazing.
Well, no, actually, we're going to finish. Everybody's seen these play.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to finish with Robb finished another room. Brother Robb finished another room.
I didn't know he was a minister. Brother?
Brother. And tomorrow he's meeting me at Daddy Pop's. But let's go up front.
Video. Daddy pops. Men. Food. Eat. All right, come on, let's go. Let's go see Robb.
Let's go up front.
All right, let's go.
I'm so tired.
He's tired.
He's pooped.
Robb has been replacing the old crappy rope light See, there's still, this is the one room that's working the best. If you turn around and look, there's only a little bit of room here and here. So he's been changing it to our new system. This was thousands, but I think it was worth it. Look. Isn't it nice?
Look at a twinkle.
Yes, very nice. UL listed strings.
Clark.
Now, we have to change the name of the room. We do it for the color. So if I tell Jonathan, put games into, this will be called the cool white room. Because we have a warm white room, we'll have a green room, a blue room, a yellow, and a red.
We call this the fire door room.
Fire, well, you could.
Black curtain.
You could. Let me tell you, see that fire door? I had that put in because remember that fire up in Rhode Island called the clubhouse? All those people couldn't get out because the one fire door was blocked. I had nightmares. So I spent $3,500 and put that fire door in just in case.
Sign alone.
I did that because I was so worried that we'd have a fire in here and the kids couldn't get out from one of the parties. So I couldn't sleep. That did it. $3,500 later. And the funny thing is, when the fire marshal came in to check we have double the lights, double the extinguishers. He came in and he was testing the lights, and he looked at the fire door like this, looked at his clipboard, looked at the fire door, looked at the clipboard. He says, "Was that door in here last year?" And I said, "No, it wasn't. I put it in." And his jaw went like this. And he said he never had anybody do something that they didn't ask for, after the fact. Because once again, we were in this room, everything was approved. We had enough exits, but it wasn't enough for me. Anyway,
Anyway, I had that exit blocked most of the day.
you had that exit blocked most of the day. I think that's all for tonight. Wasn't that a great video? Put a check mark, yes, down right there. Another thumbs down. Good night.